One thing I think the Treasurer has done pretty well is reject Victorian Premier Dan Andrews' plea for more money, because Andrews, as we know, blew the Victorian budget. He's got wild spending. He's closing down local businesses, lockdowns in the pandemic. And now they've got another $100 billion blowout on a rail loop down there. It's going to add $20,000 to every Victorian's state debt. How can they avoid a soft landing in Victoria? It's a very important state economically to us.
I don't think they can. I think that's the real issue. And ask anybody who's got a holiday house or an investment property in Victoria right now what their land tax has done over the past 12 months, and you'll hear horror story after horror story. People who have had, many multi-times increases in the land tax, and this is simply the government trying to recoup some of that money. Of course, it's not the position of federal governments to have to bail out, state governments that have got their settings wrong. That's just not the way in which it should work. Because ultimately those governments have got to be responsible for their own settings, and they've got to face their own voters. I think that's the reality of it. Now, in the case of Victoria, it's a manufacturing hub and a heart. It's important for Australia, not only from a population point of view, but also really from the value add that it can create for Australia's economy. And that's the reason why right now Victoria quite clearly has got to sort out its mess itself.
It certainly does. Thanks so much for your insights tonight, Ross Greenwood. Always appreciate it.